the matchup that makes college football so great. A bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games, and a lot of bad blood. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on another ACC team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Boston College will kick it off to get things going here. Bringing it out, it's Randall. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. He's got the first and still going. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
On the run, it's Randall. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of...
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Running back with the football. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Now they run a draw play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense and pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Franklin. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive...
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. A handoff to the back. Running through the tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He's found some room at the 45. Throws out the stiff arm. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
Caught in the backfield. It's Randall. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They keep him guessing with a run. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Grab down the middle. It's Bond. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Franklin. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. On the ground, it's Richard. Football comes out. The offense has it and still going.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. He'll toss it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. What a stiff arm. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Delayed handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Heading left after the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. He will lose yardage on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Could be a disastrous loss on that running play. Sets them up now 2nd down and very long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He's going to hand this off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard. Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Clemson!
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martinez. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he's tackled just short of the 25. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And here's the handoff. Running with purpose. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And on the carry, he's heading left. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Breaking free at midfield. Goes out the stiff arm. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Powering through. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying the run, it's Davidson. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires. Now they got a tough decision here on 4th down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Boston College.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff heading left. He shreds the tackle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep again. Big gain, catch made at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. Who got it? The field goal's good. So that wraps up an uneventful first half. We'll take a break and hope for more excitement in the second half ahead. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one's picked off. What a play. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Tigers.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll run it into the end zone so they go up by a touchdown here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Trying to create here on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll down the ball just inside the 35. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Fights off a defender.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. Now here he goes. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Snags the quick throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. Tight end goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making...
The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And there's the handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This one will be fair caught. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here we go. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. It's a draw. He breaks free. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Fights off a defender. Tackle, but first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive play, as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
The Tigers pick up enough for a first down here. Ball handed off. Breaks into open space. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Martinez. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On the run, he'll let it go. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you...
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a draw play. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Franklin. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. Crosses the 35. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Second down play coming up. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Really, everyone on both sides remember for a long time forget it stings to fall short to your arch rival.
Yeah, rivalries are always the ones that hurt the most. You have that game circled on your calendar every year. Some guys, they have a clock counting down to these kind of games, and to go through all that anticipation and fall short, it's always tough.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.